Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am back in Roblox Southwest Florida. I almost said Greenville there, but I stopped myself. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make the most amount of money in this game. So now I'm going to go over a couple ways to actually make money. Now this is legit money making method. Now this isn't no AFK grind. I do know that you can do that, and I don't know if I'll be making a video on how to AFK grind in this game because it's very easy to do and very simple. This video here is just a legitimate way. If you want to actually play the game and earn money, this is how you do it now. Yeah, that's pretty much it there. So let's hop right into the first thing to actually do to get money. So the first thing obviously is jobs over here. So now you can choose any one of these jobs to get money. And if you don't know, fintech is the one that will give you the maximum amount of money. And I'm not sure how much it is, but fintech is the best job to actually join. The reason I say that is because it gives you the maximum payouts. I think it's like 10k or something. I don't remember how much it is, and I'm pretty sure that's for like 2 times. I don't remember. So here's the website here, as you guys can see. If I go down to store real quick, and as you guys can see, here's the game pass you can get. So actually, yeah, here's one of them. So here's the ×2 double job earnings. Now this is the only one I currently have. I say that getting the ×2 rate or ×2 promotion is actually a waste to get unless you want to get it. I mean, I don't see a point, because if you actually maximize your job, then there's no point of using this anymore. So I wouldn't get this one necessarily, but I would say, yeah, either the ×2 speed or the ×2 pay or earnings. Now these two I would say are very similar, so they will add up to 4 times the amount of earnings. Because if I buy this, let's say I make 1,000 a minute, right? And if I buy this, it's gonna give me 1,000 every 30 seconds. So that means I'm gonna get 2,000 every minute. Now if I buy this, it's double pay per, double pay every minute. So this is actually, they're both the same price, by the way, but let's say I get 1,000 per minute, and then I have this double pay, it's 2,000 a minute. So it's pretty much the same thing. So if I buy both of them, I will actually be receiving 4,000 every minute. So that's something to consider. Alright, so now it's night in my game, and I don't know why they don't give us the command anymore, but we can't even change the time anymore. It just sucks in private servers. So hopefully guys, it's not too dark, but yeah, hopefully. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is actually talk about the easiest way to make money. So now I do want to talk about a couple jobs that will actually make you money, not the most amount of money, but it'll make you a good chunk of money that are actually fun to do. Now I know some of these jobs, they can be fun only in the right scenarios. So let's say I wanted to be, well, let me talk about the jobs that aren't as fun first. This could be real quick, but let's say you wanted to be, a McBloxers, or actually, yeah, McBloxers employee, right? I click here, McBloxers, and I run into the store, and boom, I'm now a cashier. I don't think they're uniforms, but in this job, you don't do nothing. Alright, if you're in a public server, most of the time you're just gonna be standing here, and all you're gonna see is criminals come up and try to rob you, and they will rob you because you can't do anything unless police comes, because in public sessions it's boring, right? It's not fun, it's chaos, absolute mess. But if you join a roleplay server, then actually having this job, you can actually roleplay. People will come to the store and roleplay, and people will not be criminals trying to rob you. So if you do want to join a roleplay server, link down below to my Southwest Florida roleplay server. By the way guys, we are almost there to 1,300 members actually. So yeah, 12 of them are bots, so this is our total members, but we're almost there to 1,300 members. We host daily sessions. I think there might be one going on right now, but yeah, I would recommend you guys join it up, and yeah, it's loads of fun on there. But yeah, that's pretty much this, and that's the same with the dealership. Now the dealership doesn't get as much love, I would say. It is a fun job. I actually like to roleplay here a lot whenever I join my session, or join my server sessions. It's just fun to pretend you're selling people cars or something like that, and yeah. So yeah, you sit here, you take people back, and you can talk about cars and stuff. It's loads of fun. Trying to convince someone to buy a car. Like, some people will just come up to you and ask, what car should you buy, and you just tell them, like, go buy the, I don't know, buy the Audi RS5 because it's fun or whatever. You know, it's just pretty much how that works. But and now let's say you know you don't like to join RP servers for whatever reason, or you could still do these other two jobs, but in an RP server. But let's say you don't want to. Let's say you wanted to, you know, just roleplay in a normal, or just not even roleplay, just grind in a normal session, public session, and you want to make money fast, and that's actually fun. So here's the job I would say. So the first job I would tell you guys to do is go ahead and head over to the Rift driver. Now the reason I say go to the Rift driver is because, let me show you guys here. I have a hover over Rift driver. All this is give AI and real players rides around the city using your own vehicle. So it's pretty much like a taxi. If you know how Uber and Lyft actually works, then you pretty much get it. You understand. You'll pretty much understand how this works. But the nice thing about this is you don't have to deliver players. You can deliver AI players around the maps. All you do is get your car. So in an RP server, they might require you to use a sedan or something. But for our case, I'm just gonna be using my hypercar. I'm just gonna use the Skyscraper here real quick. If it will spawn the Bugatti, then alright. So let's just hop right in. And what's gonna happen is this little icon is gonna pop up. And pretty much what's gonna happen here is it's gonna tell you to go to a person and deliver them to a location. So I'm just gonna drive there real quick and collect this AI. Now this is not a real person, obviously, as you can see. No one else is in my session. So yeah, now in an RP server, you're gonna have to follow road rules, all that stuff. So don't try to speed down like I am. The only reason I'm speeding down is so I can get to the person much quicker, and we're about to pass the person here. So let's quickly pull in. I'm bad at driving. Don't do what I'm doing, guys. Alright, so here you guys go. The person is right here. Looks like it's Kai. Oh, what do you know? So as you guys can see, a timer will start counting down. And the longer you take, the more money you get, essentially. Now, I'm not sure if there's like a certain, there's like a certain amount of time that it will cut off. But you see here, 500 a minute. So let's say I took, I think $500. It's gonna get, I don't know if it gives you, I think it gives you a bonus for actually delivering. So you get this amount of money, but it might give you a bonus for actually delivering the person. I don't really know because I don't do this job that much. So I'm gonna find out myself here. But I do know this is one of the more fun jobs to do. And we literally missed the spot again. So it should, let me try to get it to a minute, see what happens real quick. Alright, 59, there you go, a minute, and I don't know if my money went up or not because oh, there you go, it went up. Okay, so now let's go ahead and deliver the person. Let's see if we get any bonus money. Yeah, so you earn 250, so you do earn a bonus amount, so you earn per minute and per delivery. So now let's actually wait and see here. So now you're gonna have to wait for a new job or another thing to come in. So now you're gonna sit down and you're just gonna wait. You could sit in a parking lot and wait, or you can collect players if you're in a public session, or if you're in a a roleplay server. People might need a driver and they may request. There goes another job right there. So you guys can see it doesn't take long to get the jobs, and all you do is just drive up, pick them up, and deliver them. Lots of fun to actually do this. Oh, it looks like our guy just yeeted into the floor. Let's see if I get closer to him. Maybe he's gonna I don't know if my guy is okay here, but can I like boost him out or something? I don't know, guys. So obviously as you get promoted, the more money you make. So and there you guys go. We earned 275 for that one, and that bonus right there. So this is the best job in terms of fun, I would say. Now the next one you could argue is fun too, but it's only fun to certain people. So the next job I'm actually gonna have here is, if you didn't guess it already, it's the police. Alright, now this here is actually another really fun one. To some people, I actually think it's fun to do now. Yeah, now in terms of, let's say you're trying to roleplay with this in a roleplay server. Now, most roleplay servers, like at least 99% roleplay servers, require you to actually sign up and do an application to get the police job. Now, obviously, that's how it is in my server because we like to be civil and stuff in there. So when you sign up and you get accepted and you get the job, you're obviously gonna have to follow rules and stuff that they set up. But let's say, you know, you're a pretty well respected police officer, okay, and you know you have a car or whatever. Let me actually see. You have to go down. Now, police officer can drive any car. As you can see, I can spawn in any car I want. Now, I don't know if this is gonna stay a feature or not, but I feel like it's gonna get removed. Now, here's the, I guess the trick with the police officer job is that you can use any car you want. So, this is how the criminal job used to be. So the criminal job actually used to be like this, where you can drive around and actually earn money. Now, if I use this car, as I'm driving, it will still give me 1,050 every minute. There is no like, there's nothing to do really. Like how the criminal is, in order to make money now, in the criminal you actually have to go ahead and rob stores to get money. Now for the police, you don't. You just drive around and you'll get paid. Just enforce traffic laws and stuff. Now I don't know if this is gonna change or not, so do not like, you know, get mad if it happens to change in the future. And you know, this part of the video, it becomes irrelevant. But this is another thing. Now you can just cruise around with friends. Now the sucky thing though is this. There's two sucky things. First, your character makes noise. Don't know why this is. It's so annoying. As you can see, I get paid for doing nothing, but it's so annoying to get this noise. And also, second up, you have this ugly outfit on, right? Obviously I have my hair, has my glasses and chain, but other than that, this outfit is ugly and your character makes a bunch of weird noises. So yeah, you can drive around and do whatever and make money. Or if you're in a server session, whatever. Now don't do this if you're in a roleplay server. Trust me, don't do this. Don't drive around in a random car, and don't even join the police team if you're not applied or whatever, or however it works. But if you're, this is for you. Or if you're trying to play in a public session. So I would recommend, obviously, use your car or whatever. So now you can actually roleplay, you know, on public sessions. Some public sessions, they're actually nice and people will roleplay with you. You know, you can hide in, like, let's say I want to hide in this parking lot here. This is like the worst spot to hide because you can't even get out of here easily. Like, obviously, if you're a police officer, you wouldn't drive over this grass and go. You would come through here. But you could hide out here and you could watch when people are going by speeding, and obviously you could use your radar gun and track people and stuff like that. So this is another fun one, and there was actually supposed to be two, but I will move on to three. This third one is kind of hard to get working. It's the criminal job. Now this is the last one we're going to be going through. Now with the criminal job, it requires, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, I think it's 4 or maybe 5 police in a session before you can actually rob stuff. But if you're in a public session, this is the best thing to do. If I click here, you need 5 or more police to start. So that's what sucks about this, is you need police online to actually break in, and there's literally no point of being a criminal because you're gonna make no money. Now the payouts on this here, the best, if you, let me just go ahead and give you a quick tip. The best spot to actually grind, let's say you do happen to have the police on in the session, the best spot that I've seen to actually grind, to actually make the money here, is going to be the Roblox. Alright, so obviously the bank will give you the most amount of money. I think it's like 5,000 or something, but there's like an insanely long cooldown for it to break. So if I head in to here, I don't even remember how much money it gives, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure, I think it's 7, maybe 8. No, it's just those 7 cash registers that you can break. So you break one and then you wait, then all you have to do is exit the building like this after you break it and you get the money, and come right back in, and then you click the next one. just keep doing that back and forth until you have them all broken. And if you have people helping you, this process will go by so much quicker, because if at least one more person is doing it, you can claim the money as well. Alright guys, so let me go ahead and do a quick conclusion over the stuff we talked about. So the first thing we actually talked about was the AFK / roleplay jobs. So now those ones, you actually have to actually sit in there and actually like walk around and stuff. You get paid just for being in the store. Those ones are kind of the more boring ones, unless you're in a roleplay server. I mean, yeah, unless you're in a roleplay server. So I would say the best one is to roleplay with, and out of those is probably like Dippin' Donuts, Starbucks. I know Starbucks gets a lot of people there. My favorite one is the dealership, most of the time at least, because I like to be in a car salesperson, just to, you know, mess around and sell cars and whatnot. Now another one that I would say, now these are the more fun ones, are obviously the Rift one, which you're actually seeing gameplay of right now. The Rift one is actually gonna be the one I start actually playing with, just because it's fun to just drive around and collect people and deliver them with my car, because I actually like to drive around my car a lot. So doing this will be loads of fun. And then after that, we will talk about the next one, which will be the police officer job, which obviously there is some good stuff to that and there's some downsides. I wouldn't necessarily say the Rift job has any downsides unless your roleplay server, if you're trying to join a roleplay server, has an application. Now I know my server did have an application, but we removed that because we thought it was just useless, or at least I thought it was useless, and some staff thought it was, but for the most part it's gone now. The police officer job, let's head back on topic now. I would say the downside of the police officer job is that if you're trying to use it in a roleplay session again, is that you have to be applied or whatever, then you can use it. And I would say there's more benefits to it, because obviously you can drive around now and earn money for free, and it's fun to pull over people and stuff. If you really like police jobs and stuff, then that would be fun for you. And finally, the criminal, we just talked about that not too long ago, but the criminal, that one you actually have to have 5 police in the session, and you need to actually go to places, break in, you have to wait a cooldown time and all that. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, and I hope that's not too long. I'm trying to keep it short, but there's a lot to cover in terms of making money legitimately in this game. Now there's AFK way to make money. If you guys want to see the video, do go ahead and subscribe, as well as to like the video to see the AFK method. Or if you enjoyed the video as well, just go ahead and drop a like for me, please. It means a whole lot. And also I do want to say, if you want to join a roleplay server, I will link my roleplay server down in the description. You just literally click join, and yeah, guess I'll be seeing all of you in the next video.